So Axolotl hoping that they still are the better team in this situation, but with Sparrow taking out Jason, actually looks like they might have a chance to actually capture this point.
Yeah, really nice Anthony as well. Hits 2 players and speeds one of them as he ends up dropping. Gonna start progressing forward onto the point. Now Maywall is pushed right past it. Everybody falling low. No cooldowns to keep them up. The DPS eat them alive. So
for both teams, well, practically, Azali's High Noon is going to take Sparrow out of the sky with nothing to protect him.
Yeah, D-Mech onto Toasty as well, so man advantage there. Sound Barrier could be an interesting spot. I would imagine that you would want to hold that on for the Nano Barrage, but instead they opt to use it to secure this fight.
Hit him up here.
Yeah, it really is. A missed flashbang there, so the Pulse Bomb's able to go off without a hitch. Diva Bomb into the back, actually catches out Mythology. Really nice opening there. Now the Barrage back does manage to find one. The trades are there, but I don't think it's going to be nearly enough as the Resurrect is available as well. High Noon is used just to kind of get a reload to manage to take out Glacial, so it's a 3-on-4 onto the objective.
Yep,
the boop comes off the edge. This is very, very close this round here. The respawns come through. Speed hits a shatter that knocks 2 onto the ground, but no kills result in it. Now the mine's up to the point, but Boreal and Mythology are doing God's work here. Speed needs to just try to stay alive as long as possible. He's not going to be able to do so here. So point flips over at 99%. Boreal has returned to the fight here on the Sombra to stall for a bit, but is forced out.
It's going to be the hardest fight these teams are going to give. Because whoever wins this fight wins this map. You got a lot of work to do.
The
Matrix coming out from Jason, but he's unable to keep Mythology alive. And with Jaybird on the wrong side of that, on the right side of that Matrix for Axolotl, it is over. Both teams, well, actually mainly for Powerhouse. That's the only ult for Axolotl.
I mean, Speed is, I don't know what to really say. He's going quite aggressive. 3-man advantage now for Axolotl. They're playing this kind of defense, I guess you could say. I mean, Night Market quite well, and Powerhouse are looking like they may be out of this map here. 99% now, just looking to see if anybody can even touch.
Even a teleporter to kind of help move Axolotl around safely.
Yeah, that's the map. Wow. That second row is absolute dominance there from Axolotl.
100-0. Blizzard. Hope those work out well.
Yeah, High Noon off the side there. Speed removed once again. Super early on. Tries to go for a Fire Strike and actually causes him to drop. And the Blizzard is in quite a good position. So Sparrow.
He even has the Lucio Taxi.
Yeah.
They won't be able to touch. Oh my gosh. Azali has to use that Doomfist Punch to get onto point so someone can touch. And it just leaves so many openings.
Yeah, I mean, that is absurd there from Glacial. Kills 3 with the High Noon. And a full...
doable. Get Amp Matrix coming out from Jason. It won't be used too much.
Yeah, that Amp Matrix, though, from Daniel. Gonna get quite a lot of value there in an opening pick there onto Boreal. They're gonna try to push back forward, but the Shadow gets blocked. Speed drops down. Diva Bomb into the back line to try to close this out, and it does so successfully. Then the remake from Toasty. 4K for him to close out this map. And Axolotl Syndicate have got up 2-0 over Powerhouse.
Yeah, Bob in that fight used it and is already back to 44%. So Glacial's bomb just gets eaten. That's huge. And Glacial just dies.
Yeah, Glacial drops there. So that's a good opening. Pulse bomb into the back line. Misses the stick there onto Daniel. Dive comes through as Daniel gets antied up, so take it down. Support line for Axolotl have been removed. Really good stuff here from Powerhouse as they are able to clean this up here. Having the supports, your supports live and the other team doesn't have any supports, that's essentially just a free fight win.
Right. Be interesting to watch what Speed does
Showing
here.
Glacial with a bit of a 1v1, but Azalea, once again, 2-taps Glacial out of the fight. Absolute insanity there. Speed pops Primal Rage inside the small room here on the left and gets a pick as well. As Powerhouse have looked recomposed here, and they are making good progress here onto the card.
This is completely different Powerhouse from what we saw the first 2 maps. They are just burning through this. They realistically, since they got out from under the bridge, they have not stopped pushing this card. Daniel does get a kill onto Marquis, so...
Regain their momentum. Trying to hold them at spawn door. Spirit swept over to the Bastion, trying to come up with a big play.
You've got to come up. Your big play has got to be getting out of this spawn door Jaybird does when Toasty goes down finally. So you do have a Wrecking Ball on Cart, and he gets one. Boreal's out of mech. Are they going to be able to stop
trades?
this?
Yeah, Glacial with another one as well. So they've gotten kind of 3 kills there and the DMAC, like you mentioned. Speed is doing a lot of work, though, trying to clear everybody off. Currently just the Diva onto the objective. Sparrow swapped over to the Widow, but he's standing in spawn. Swaps to Tracer.
Yep, Glacial's on the Doomfist as well. So full stall coming out from Powerhouse. A Sparrow once again goes back on the Bastion.
Sparrow doesn't know what he wants to play.
No, he doesn't. Recto
He doesn't. Instead, he goes to the high ground, try to kill Azalea. Speed is really low here. Hopefully, he can get topped up. Does
have primal, so that was a lot more health than we were thinking
no,
was.
Glacial to the back, quite and killed them.
Glacial stuck Speed. Speed jumped onto his support. At this point, I think Axolotl will have the point. They just have to take care of a few last stragglers. Well, actually, there's 4 back. Speed's gone, so now it's 3.
That's a Reddit clip for you.
It can definitely be stalled out a little bit longer.
Yeah,
especially with Recto going to town.
I mean, is Recto really going to pull this off here? Trying to pull off the Owl.
There is a Nano Tracer.
Glacial, excuse me, manages to pick up 1. Gets a DMAC as well, and then takes down Recto. This is actually incredible plays here from both Tracer players. And then Sparrow. Axolotl to play a bit more passive. Nano Boost now onto Speed, playing quite aggressive here, and it's going to work out in their favor. Sleep Dart onto him, but doesn't matter in the end. So, clean fight there from Powerhouse.
They will. Yeah, everyone. But this is it. 5 seconds left. This is the last fight. You will be in overtime.
Yeah, overtime gets triggered there by Glacial. Bit of a Tracer duel happening on Cart there. Bomb now gets thrown forward here. It's going to cause some problems for Glacial and gets taken down. Recto and Marquis combined for a pair of kills. Now the high noon comes out from Sparrow trying to turn this fight. Diva Bomb gets thrown down onto the low ground. Doesn't get anything, however. There needs to be a miracle here. And I don't think I'm a believer today. This is looking like Axolotl Syndicate are going to be dropping this map here. So Powerhouse are still in it. 2-1 now as they take map number 3. Yeah, Maywall comes out though, so Powerhouse are forced to back a bit. Good Dynamite does a lot of pressure on them, and Jaybird gets a little antsy, and they go for a bit of an aggressive play, and it looks like it could very easily cost them this opening point. Nano Boost now as well. Glacial does get a trade there onto Recto, however.
It's going to be up to Glacial, who is down to... Well, it's going to be up to Sparrow now, who is, I think, the only member left alive. Yep, he's gone. They
use Burst of Portal to immediately. They try to solo shatter the monkey, but actually miss it there. Yeah, big eat there onto the pulse bomb. Could have cost somebody their life. The boop comes through to try to take down Speed, but Speed actually takes down Toasty Toast before he's able to get the remech there. I knew from Glacial trying to turn the tide of this fight. Ends up with the D-mech, but the Diva Bomb is available to get that mech back in.
Oh no, Sparrow walked into it.
The cold mech kill.
Sparrow walked into it. There is still someone contesting. It is the Diva.
And gets Toasty. Gonna get taken out fairly swiftly. Right, starting to come back. 7 people on the objective. Screenshot. Posted on Reddit.
Bob. It's still being slowed out a little bit. Jaybird, Sparrow's on the Genji.
He's on, I guess. I don't get why he would not just be on the Tracer here, but you know.
Going to town.
You do use Sparrow. And this is just a stall game, like you mentioned. They're stalling for quite a bit, though, so they'll be able to bring it down to at least 220, and that's a Memphis, they call him. Nanobus comes forward onto Jaybird, and
Jaybird's dealing a lot of damage.
Antsy, they should win this. Eat onto the Blizzard. Okay, they're good.
That's what you needed. Axolotl will get this point.
Axolotl will do something challenge is a success.
They got that. Here it comes.
Oh, it's eaten. Dragon taking out the fight there, but Nano Boost is still in play. The Pulse Bomb does not get eaten. The Diva Bomb, a lot of bombs, goes into the back, creates a lot of space there. Jaybird gets a kill, but traded out immediately. D-Mech comes through as well. Molten Core now comes out, trying to deny some space, but the rally is there to sustain them through. I mean, the counter in there, I guess, with the shield mesh. All right, cost him his life. This is a very good It's counter aggression there. They make use of those respawns really well.
Soundbear now.
Oh, that's
no!
Speed!
Jaybird gets spooked out away, so he's not actually able to hit anybody, just hits a wall. As the High Noon comes out, does manage to get one, and then Speed towards the Mega with the trade. They will trigger overtime, but I don't know how long they will be able to stay alive. It's just Jaybird and Daniel, now only Daniel. So, Powerhouse are sending us to a map number 5 here. Taking Axolotl. Yeah, they attempt to go in here. Good Maywall. Speed's caught out, but the Soundbear's there to keep him alive for now. The Immortality is able to keep him alive long enough to drop the Shatter, which does some good work there, but not able to get any kills. Instead, he just ends up dropping, so the counter aggression from Axolotl Syndicate works to perfection. Look to lead his team into battle here. The High Noon comes through, so does the Amplification Matrix, and it gets Jaybird, who has the counter pin to stay in this here. The Diva Bomb from Toasty gets the trade, however. Bomb dropped on. No Immortality Field to keep them alive! And Boreal kills 2. They had the Symmetra wall up, but he placed it in just the right spot to get the eliminations needed. So, Powerhouse do recontest successfully here. Yeah. As TP into the back, Shatter!
Speed
I think he thought they were TPing, and then so he just didn't get anything. Pin comes through and takes him down immediately after. Sunbears from both sides as they try to sustain through with this fight. There's a good trade there into Boreal, but Jaybird, he's hungry and he's looking for it, and he gets rewarded. Symmetra from Glacial used as kind of a victory statement here. It's going to be kind of a desperation recontest now for the side of Powerhouse.
Will it?
I think Speed can get a touch from the side.
No.
Oh, he gets counter-punched away from it, as well as High Noon.
Mythology had to kill the Soundbear to save his team. Here's a bomb.
Oh, it catches Recto, and then the barrage from the coast as well. So 2-player advantage now. Trade does come through onto Jaybird. They're going to try to clutch up this fight, but I don't know if they're going to be able to. Not really that many players still remaining. Only really Jason, the Notorious Hacker, and Speed. Nano boost onto the Tracer or Glacial is going to be to recall, though. So he has to fall back. Right onto the high ground here. Jaybird is going to be forced to give up a lot of space. The Ferris peppering so much damage, but Glacial off the side gets taken down. Pulse into the back as well. Gets stuck, but no kills off due to it. Flip comes through as it's a multiplayer advantage now for Powerhouse. Diva Bomb forces them off point. And we're going
some shots to the head. Jaybird's just going to try to do the same thing again. Sparrow gets taken out early.
I mean, Jason, the Notorious Hacker, is completely he's taking control of the game here. Subbed out for the 2 maps that Powerhouse won, but now he's back in and showing his worth. As
not necessarily your composition you want here, as Kurt will go ahead and Valkyrie to try to keep the team alive.
Yeah, mine's into the back.
Jaybird just dies, though.
Jaybird. That's a massive pick. Resurrect is available to take him out, though. Doomfist from Spear into the back's falling really low. The Diva Bomb couldn't find anything. It does. Takes the Rectophobia. Easy 1-for-1 trade there. Pin comes through. Brings Jaybird down low. He drops. Shatter drops through. And Azalea with the Tactical Visor. And Powerhouse. They close it out.
From the brink,
The
Powerhouse.
sweep.